Hello, my name is Corey, and today I'm going to talk about Beat the Bank. It's a book that I recently just read, and it's really great. It's specifically about Canada, so investing in Canada. The whole premise is that when you invest into, say, mutual funds that are mixed between bonds and equity, the bank that provides you will have a 2.5% usually, and that is where those percentages is what's really killing you in your investments. So it shows graphs that you have your initial investment, your monthly payments, and then the interest from the market and the compound interest, and it's cut in half basically after 30 years from these 2%, 2.5%. So the premise is to get those fees as low as possible. And the main concept to investing would be to start like a TFSA and put in your equity. So it should be index funds, not mutual funds, but index funds. And then you can have a mix of bonds as well to have it a little more stable. And the point is just to do monthly payments. So say take 10% of your income and put away that every month, and then that'll grow throughout your lifetime, or however long you want to invest, typically until retirement or hopefully your early retirement. And that is the best way to investing. So it mentions ETFs, which has a low percentage. Some of them are 1% or 1.1%. And if you get these, this will really bring down it's called MER, MER fees. And that is what you want. I personally have a system where it's index funds in Canada, US, and international. And I have a ratio of 25% Canadian, 45% US, and 30% international. And I try to keep it this ratio. And with the E series index funds with TD, the rates are about 0.5, so it's definitely less than the package, the comfort package you would get from TD, which is like 2.5%, and that's what you're really losing on those long-term gains. So if you do just have, like I said, just that system is a good way to diversify, to find a low fee, and have in different markets, international, US, and Canada. The problem with ETFs is you have to pay about $10 per transaction. But there's a way around this. If you do things like Questrade, which is an online trading platform, it doesn't have these transfer fees. So you can use Questrade, and then there's the Vanguard has a new sort of ETF. It's like a mixed mutual fund for ETF. So I think the percentage is 0.2, I think. And you can, and then you can do different bonds. So you can do like 50-50, 20, or you can do aggressive, which is all 100% equity in 100% equity instead of using the bond, which is more aggressive and risky. But that's what I choose to do. The 100% equity risky part, not the Vanguard part. But so that's, if you want to get into it, that's what I would suggest.